What up, tubers? We're back for some more Sealed in preparation for the Arena Open coming up. Again, this week's going to be more Sealed focused than Draft, but I will be moving back to Draft after doing maybe a few more Sealeds. I don't know, maybe we'll swap it back and forth. But anyways, hit that like and subscribe button. Thanks for watching if you haven't already. I've looked at the analytics, and I know a lot of you are not subscribed, so if you don't click on that subscribe button, I'm not going to open these packs. We'll just sit here. Okay, I lied, but you should still hit that subscribe button. Anyways, okay, all right, what do we got? Got an Urabrask. That one is pretty damn good. Had this not only in my pre-release, but in my pre-release event. Quite good. Limousine, fantastic. Wiretapping, pretty strong. Drawing 2 cards obviously is great. In fact, the only bad rare I would say is the Devilish Valet, which even in some scenarios, can be somewhat playable. Let's take a peek-see at what we got. We got 3 pacifisms. Okay. Some okay-looking white there. Ooh, blue looks garbage. Blue looks absolutely terrible. Mainly filler cards. Good news is that wiretapping is splashable, so if we want to, we can splash that. Black is not looking great. Playables, but again, unexciting. Same thing with red. Red looks pretty bad as well. Save for like the Urabrask. Green is super shallow, but individually has like 5 good cards. Alright, it's going to be the multicolor cards here that, whoops, really need to tie things together because from the looks of it, the individual color cards are not super thrilling. Let's see, we have 3 duels and 2 of the fetches. Okay, well, let's turn some straw into gold, I guess, because this, at least initial look, does not look good. What are our best cards? Ones that we definitely want to try to play if we can. Urabrask, Limousine, Wiretapping, I guess. Urabrask, Limousine, and Wiretapping. Red, blue, and white. So not the most on-theme colors. Yeah, the blue looks just completely unplayable. I mean, we have some good blue multicolor cards, but in Sealed, these single-color blue cards are probably not worth running for. What's our best color overall? Either black or white. Probably white. White actually has good card quality. None of those white cards make me sad. Maybe Illuminator Virtuoso, just because we might not have many ways to actually target it and get the connive, but I think we're gonna have to go like white, green, something. White, green, red, potentially splashing for wiretapping could be a thing. Might end up splashing like the Rogue's Gallery if we do that. It's a good splash card when you can get a bunch of creatures back. But yeah, I think the blue is just a slam dunk. Well, slam dunk cut, if that makes sense. Which means that probably going to be losing these multicolor cards. I would really like to play Corpse Appraiser, but that might not be in the cards. I mean, jeez. Not good. Guess if I ran, I mean, maybe there's some Esper build? Like maybe black-white with a minor splash of blue? Could that make sense? Probably not. Alright, well, let's cut a lot of the bad black cards. Or just fillerish black cards. Maybe not bad. And look at that Naya build like I was talking about. Potentially splashing for some black would look like this. But, well, actually, man. Yeah, except for Urabrask, the red just doesn't have any synergy. Is there some red-green deck I can do? Like red-green aggro, perhaps? Yeah, with 3 attended socialites, actually, we could build like some weird red-green aggro deck and hope that the beatdown plan is good enough. Let me take a quick peek at what that looks like. Oops, did not mean to cut that muscle. Dun, 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 dun. I don't think you do this unless you absolutely need to. I guess we'd run the Mass Bandits if we were doing this. Would we run the Devilish Valet? Yeah, probably. I do not like these type of decks in Sealed, though, where you are not super high power level. How good are the Jetmir's Fixers? We don't have that much treasure production, right? This lets me play my Urabrask, but nah, the red's just not very good. Might be that red is a cut here just completely. The Urabrask might have been bait. Get that white back in. Just gonna look through a couple of different options here. I guess if we were green-white base, we'd play the Adjudicators. And then we'd play the Wiretapping. Something like this, maybe? Doable? This doesn't look good to me. Just wish I had better fixing, because then I could try to play like some 5-color good cards, but... I mean, we do have 3 of these creatures, right? So those are fixing, which isn't terrible. I mean, maybe we just try to play the 5-color deck. Just play our best cards. I don't think that's a terrible idea. The double color good cards are going to be hard to play, though. Like, you can't really splash Murder, for example, in this. Well, you can't play it unless you're heavy into black. Problem is here we're looking like a green-white baseline deck, so I can't splash something like Corpse Appraiser, which is one of my better cards. I mean, maybe the white is... No, the white looks pretty good, right? Limousine, Informant, some removal spells. I mean, I feel like whatever I'm going to end up doing, it's going to be 4+ colors. Maybe there's some like white aggro-ish deck where I run these Dapper Shieldmates and Virtuosos. Put in the security bypasses and some counters. Go blue, white, splash green, so Bant, I guess. Dang, I only have this one Bant multicolored card, though. And then if we're Bant, is there a world where we'd splash some of these black cards? Do I have enough early game for this? Alright, well, I mean, we'll take a peek. Maybe there's some white, blue, green aggro deck. These all my green cards? Gosh, these socialites are just so filler. I hate running cards like this in sealed. I mean, maybe the green's not even worth running here, huh? A white-black splashing blue? I think I talked about that already. What does a white-black splashing blue look like? A lot of these other cards are playable, but let's just take a quick peek at what something like this looks like. Now, this just looks like bad white-black aggro. I mean, it's got a curve and it's got removal. And oftentimes that's going to be good enough, you know? And then we'd have some other splashable cards here, right? We'd have like Obscura Charm, Nimble Arsonist. The biggest issue with this is that the fixing is so bad. We would have a Maestro's Theater and a Skybridge Tower as our two pieces of fixing, which wouldn't be bad since here it looks like we'd be keeping blue to a minimum, but yeah, this ain't looking good to me. I think whatever I do probably starts with something like these cards. I think. I mean, maybe I just have to get super greedy and play my best cards, despite having really bad fixing, you know? These are free rolls. Can't really do those. Let's see, we would get green, red. The red, blue. Oh, wait, that doesn't work. In fact, we're not even playing any mountains currently like this. Oh, this is a tough build. There's nothing that just immediately jumps out to me, so it's gonna be a hard one. I did do red, white, green. Red, white, green splashing a little bit of blue. We get this in. This would get island and mountain. This would be double off color. Not great. We would try to get Urabrask in, I guess. Ah, just the fixing is so bad too. Yeah, tough build, tough build. This would fix for red and green, so I guess we would put that in too. I mean, I guess the red's actually not worth it then. Unless it's a free roll. Oh, sorry, Urabrask. You're just not looking good enough here, my buddy. Yeah. Maybe we have to play some of these filler cards. I don't know. Again, this is a really tough build. That's why I'm having such a hard time. We don't want patch-ups. The Dapper Shieldmates are kind of weak, but I guess I have 3 hold for ransoms to push them through and whatnot. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm just going to go like green-white baseline. In fact, we would only get one land then, just the botanical. Oh, I guess I'd get the Skybridge Tower for the wiretapping too. Would we want the Paragon of Modernity here? Maybe. The card's okay. But I think I'm going to go with this. Some green-white baseline. Splashing blue for the wiretapping. These two are free rolls. And then we just need to find a couple more cards to put in. Maybe the Rafine's Guidance isn't bad. It's not a card I would be thrilled about playing in sealed, though. A bunch of other 2-drops we could be running. The Civic Gardener's okay. I think it's better than Socialite. Could be running the Fur the Family as a combat trick in this case. If Urabrask was a single red pip, I would definitely splash for it, but it's not, so we probably can't do that. Any other blue cards over here we're splashing for? I don't think so. Security Bypass is kind of cute, but maybe not good enough. Alright, I'm probably going to try the Guidance then, and maybe just run one of these stupid Socialites. Ugh, it's such a bad card, though. Maybe it is just Paragon of Modernity. 14 creatures. We only have one way to target our Virtuoso, though, is that right? Because this doesn't... Yeah, this doesn't target it. So it's just kind of a weak 1/1 double striker. Is it possible I'm getting too hung up on playing the white cards? It could be I'm getting too hung up on the white cards. Maybe there's some good Jund build. Alright, well, this is going to be a long deck building process, but that's usually the most interesting part of sealed anyways, because you have so many different options. So let's take a look at what like I guess I would be splashing green if I were to go Jund. We would want to go black-red as a baseline, giving us access to the Urabrask then. Inquisitioner's good, Magician's good, those are fine. We'd get the Bandits, the Unleash. I don't think I would play the Fixers if we're red-black base, just splashing green. Okay, this might be doable. Removal, we get Unleash and Murder and Beatdown. It's not terrible. I guess I'd rather run the Rogues Gallery than the Dig Up the Body here. Revel Ruiner I think is more filler, so we'd have room for a couple more cards. And this way we would get how much fixing? We would get the Racer's Ring and the Riveteer's Outlook. This is doable. And I mean, if we're black-red as a baseline, I could run like Corpse Appraiser on the splash too. How bad is Corpse Appraiser? Oh, I guess we would get the Maestro's Theater as well, wouldn't we? Swamp Mountain. Oh, maybe this is the best. Now I'm just thinking about splashing this Corpse Appraiser off of an island and the Maestro's Theater. How much treasure production do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 ways to make treasure? Yeah, Corpse Appraiser could get in the deck. And if Corpse Appraiser is getting in the deck, then maybe Wiretapping also gets in the deck. Is there any other way I can make treasure? We can play Sticky I don't think this is the deck that wants sticky fingers. Okay, so if we're going to splash the tapping and the corpse appraiser, what are cuts then? Creature count is at 16. Let's take another peek at this. Again, this is sealed, so I think you want to be running all your best cards, and I do think wiretapping is one of my best. The card I'm losing out here on is the Limousine in white. And again, I do think my white is individually very good, but this seems to have more synergy while still playing a lot of my most powerful cards, right? This way I'm playing Urabrask, wiretapping, and Unleash, but I'm losing the Limousine, so I think I can get behind this. I can probably cut the Witty Roastmaster. I haven't been particularly fond of that. 17 lands could be okay. I feel like I'd rather have 18 here. Curve is 3.4, and we have some like grindy out value as well with like the Rogue's Gallery. Well, this looks pretty good to me. A little bit greedy. I mean, you definitely don't need to be splashing blue here. I think I might even actually just cut the Soloist too. I mean, I have a lot of early game, which kind of feels weird as I'm not running... You know what? Maybe... In fact, Riveteer's Initiate might be better than Crooked Custodian here. Because I'm not trying to, like, pressure. And in fact, the Midnight Assassin then could be better than the other Crooked Custodian. Just cheap ways to play defensive while I have my other more powerful cards get online, you know? But yeah, as I was saying, we're just losing out on the Mysterious Limousine. But I think something like this looks okay. Racer's Ring, Maestro's Theater, Riveteer's Outlook, 18 land. Oh, the Paragon of Modernity actually looks good here as well. Almost missed that. How good is Body Dropper? How many ways do I have to sack? One. Yeah, maybe Body Dropper's a cut. Just kind of a hard to cut, cast 2-drop. 2? Alright, let's try this. Let's not spend too much more time deck building. Alright, 1 island should be sufficient. We want to run at least 6, I would say, swamps. Maybe 5 getaway. Same thing here. 5 mountains. At least 2, maybe 3 forests. So it's going to be 6, 7, 8 black sources, 5, 6, 7, 8 red sources, 3, 4 green sources, and 2 blue sources. Okay, let's do it. My most colorful sealed pool yet. We've done 4 or 5 sealed events in practice for the Arena Open now, and I think we've trophied every single one. I'm jinxing it now, of course, but yeah, let me double check my stats. Sealed. Yeah, I've done 4 sealeds, 2 7-0s, and 2 7-2s, so we're at a match record of 28 and 4. And we're 4 for 4 on trophies, so let's see if we can keep doing this, because this has not been terrible practice for day 1 of the Arena Open. I'm a little bit more concerned about the draft portion, though, seeing as day 1 you can play as many times as you want, so even though I'm crushing it in sealed, even if I fail out, I can keep playing as many times, you know? Whereas with draft, I've started to do better lately, but that's the important part, you know? Anyway. On the draw here for our first game. It's a very slow hand. So I'm actually gonna hold off on playing the Outlook, because we do have like Murder in the deck. So we might want to grab a second Swamp instead of a second Mountain, depending on what we draw. And since we have a couple other lands in our hand, we have time. No rush to make that decision right off the bat. Right, 2-drop is great. I probably will have to run this out next turn, though, so that I can blitz the Girder Goons on turn 4. Assuming I don't draw a land here. So this Riveteer's Initiate could have been the 3-2 Crooked Custodian, just remember. But I valued the... Wait, where did... Yeah. I valued the Death Touch over the extra power. Okay, let's go get a mountain now. And that's for Urabrask purposes. We're just gonna pass. Creature quality in the hand's very high, but no removal. I guess you could consider the dagger a removal spell, but... Main phase fish, huh? Okay, I will block. That's good for us. It's not bad. Alright. Oh, we can go grab an island now. That's fine. Man, a freaking clubber, highway clubber here would just ruin the game. Alright, I'm gonna slam the Urabrask, hope they don't have a counter. So Urabrask, if you haven't read it before, it makes them exile the card they would draw for their turn, which happens face up, so I'm going to see what it is, and they have to cast it that turn. So if they draw like a counter spell off of Urabrask, it's just gone forever. And that's their draw for the turn, gone. For us, we exile the top card of our library, and then we draw a card per turn. So effectively, Urabrask is drawing us 2 cards. Rather, we get to draw 2 cards total. Looks like they hit a hold for ransom off of that, but that's fine. If this is just sitting on the battlefield as a good enchantment, that's still not a bad thing for us, you know? And we are going to be... sadly... invested into playing that murder. They do have a lot of unblockables here, sadly. I get to play a 2-3, yeah. I'm gonna go to 15. Okay, land's fine. Wire tapping. And we gotta put the pressure on. At some point I might remove the enchantment off of Urabrask, but... land, okay. Let's go appraising real quick. Yeah, flyer looks good here to block their initiate later, but we're gonna attack with both here. Muscle's gonna turn into an 8/8. I assume they're gonna put their shield creature on my custodian, and then I can just quick draw dagger if I want to. Oh, if they're gonna trade with their flyer, I'm happy with that too. Oh, they're chumping. Even better. Yeah, let's knock the shield off and keep our custodian alive. So they're gonna go back up to 20. They have another exotic pets. Okay, that kind of sucks. So now, yeah, we just need to pressure. Pressure before the unblockables can kill me. Probably not going to be casting that. Makes me lose 2 life. Yeah, let's smash with all. What I'm most worried about is something like a luxurious libation. I will say it is quite nice just... Oh. Okay, that card is a huge bomb. 7/7 reach, trample, and then they get to probably make a 4/4 and I guess a shield. Oh, they kill my Paragon, right. That doesn't make sense since that Titan has reach, but... Now I'm gonna need to draw something. Wow. That's freaking brutal. What's in my deck? Let's see. What can I draw if I cast this? Because this, like, I would go to 5 and then they have 4 unblockable, so... We have Bouncer's Beatdown and Unleash the Inferno. I guess I have to cast this. There it is. Alright. Are they dead here? How close to dead are they? I'm 1 off lethal. I'm 1 off lethal. Can I Rogue's Gallery something back to kill them? No. 4, 8, 11. Oh no, I'm 2 off lethal. But now their 4/4 has to chump my 8/8. Oh, they just didn't block? Oh. I will also accept them just dying. Okay. Well, I mean, they had 1 more draw step, so if they could find 1 point of damage, they would have killed me, but I guess they were over it? I don't know. GG's. We'll take the win. We'll go to the next. Into game number 2 after kind of an weird ending to game 1. I don't have green, but that's okay. Once again, I'm gonna hold off on playing the Maestro's Theater. Because we already have... Okay, well now I'm gonna go ahead and grab a red. I was gonna say, we already have the Grixis colors. But we don't have double black or double red. But now that we've drawn the second swamp, we can go ahead and grab the second mountain. What are we hoping to draw here? Not that. You know, I'm just gonna run out of 3/3 here for curve purposes. Unfortunate that I don't get free value, but I think that makes sense. Ooh, Rafine. They can go ahead and attack here, yeah. They have to discard a spell, but that is pretty darn good. Fortunately, we have murder for that. Guess I'll attack. I don't know if that's worth it, trading 3 for 3. The issue is if I leave it back to block and they play a creature pre-combat, I give them a free shield, so it's not like great. Yeah, the real... What we're missing in this deck is good removal. We don't have no strangles. What else? Have no like -3/-3 in black. No wax. No torches. We have a couple combat tricks and whatnot, but our removal is really weak. And we drew another swamp this turn. Yeah. It's the triple hold for Ransom that's our best. I think I need to pass here and offer a trade and hold up Demon's Due. This is not looking good for us. I'd be surprised if they attacked with Fencer, but attacking with the Veteran makes sense. Let's see what this finds before we decide if we want to block or not. I mean, there go my green sources, but I have no green cards in hand anyways. Alright, well, I can't really afford to take the damage, and the Fencer's going to become a 4 toughness creature next turn, presumably. Halo Scarab is pretty good at jumping in front of the Celebrity Fencer, though, so that's nice. I'm gonna take 2 here, go to 11, I guess. Okay, well, I mean, the Paragon of Modernity, if it doesn't die, holds off their flyers. And now we can fake the Jewel Thief to make it a 5/3, so even if they do play 1 creature, the Fencer we can trade with. Okay. Huh. That's not a good sign. Well, I guess we have to make these blocks though, don't we? Maybe they have like a knockout blow in their hand. Maybe they have nothing. Maybe they just figure this is a good attack as the Fencer. Like if I want to double block the Fencer, then they'd be able to get in for 4 in the air. Ah, they have a fake your own death. Okay. This is tough because the flyer almost seems more important here, you know? The flyer holds off their flyers, and it's just their Celebrity Fencer that can get in instead. Yeah, I need to do this. I need to keep our Paragon alive. Sucks, but I think it's correct. So they get to connive here, but they just have to discard whatever they draw immediately. Good. So I need to draw like a cheap chumper for the Celebrity Fencer this turn. Yeah, now they just attack with everything and kill us. I mean, we were going to be in bad shape either way. I'd have Jewel Thief versus a bunch of flyers, or I have Paragon versus, you know, Celebrity Fencer, so... Yep, good attack. Alright, that'll do it. Have to chump the Fencer there. Maybe I need to build the white deck because of the removal it has. I like this, but I mean, realistically, my black is not that good anyways. My white's just better. Alright, time to rebuild. What was I? White, green, blue, I think. The adjudicators, that's right. Red, green, black, so no. Island Swamp, no. You would get a free roll. Revelers. We just get these 2 lands. It's at 20 right now. Gardener's fine. Virtuoso is like barely fine. I guess we would run the Rafine's Guidance. Don't want to splash like Crocodile or something, right? Don't think so. I have all these damn socialites, but I mean, maybe For the Family's better than Rafine's Guidance in this deck. Seems okay. So I've lost Unleash the Inferno as a removal spell, and I've lost Murder as a removal spell, but I've gained 3 Hold for Ransoms and a Limousine and a Knockout Blow. So yeah, this definitely has the most removal. And this one can be 17 lands for sure. Alright, let's swap it back up. We need 1 island, I guess. Actually, we don't even... Well, I guess we do want an island. How much treasure production do we have in this build? 1, 2... Oh, the Paragon's kind of weak here, isn't it? Could even run 2 islands, and I don't even think that would be bad. Six, 7... Definitely need more white than green. That's 9 white, 7 green. It's probably okay. I don't think we need this Halo Scarab in this build. I'd rather actually just splash the Croc, oddly. Something like that. Green, black. Yeah, okay, let's change it up to the white. The brokers without any broken cards. 1-1, go to game 3. Okay, game number 3. We've swapped to the Bant. We'll keep this on the draw. 2 removal spells early on, and then hopefully we can draw a blue source to start taking over the game with the Wiretap. Wrong, one of our creatures. If we had drawn the blue one, we'd have the Wiretapping available. Target's a red creature and it costs less. Okay, I like that. Turn 3 Cutthroat Contender. We will just keep passing. Don't think I'm gonna bother killing that. If the Revelers resolves next turn, makes a 1/1 token, just block that thing. Oh yeah, we don't care about any of those cards. Huh, they didn't even want to pump it. Ooh. Muscle? Okay, I'm gonna lead with the muscle here. They do have the 1/2 Death Toucher, but if they get a little frisky and attack... I mean, this has higher upside. Okay, they didn't. Hey, the blue source. Nice. Alright, let's just try to slam the wiretapping and hope they don't have a counter here. Oh, they did! Wow, that sucks. So priority's being held because of the cutthroat contender. I didn't, you know. Unfortunate that they had that, but good beats. Evelyn the Covetous. Okay, they stole my plains and their mountain. Alright, phew. So if we draw land next turn, we can ransom the assassin, play the reveler, and smash in for 9. That'd be kind of nice. It is a very aggressive attack for 1 point of damage. I take it all back. We can simply attack for 9. Still want to hold the hold for ransom for their assassin, though. Hopefully they don't have too many more vampires to trigger the Evelyn. I'm going to go ahead and just use up my mana efficiently here and ransom their assassin right now. And this way, if we draw a land, I can go Speakeasy Server plus hold up the knockout blow. Oh, that's another vampire, isn't it? Sheesh. Little Chat and Halo Mild. They stole. Did they steal my crocodile? They stole my crocodile and they hit a light 'em up as well. Not great. Alright, let's play the... No, I guess not. I mean, I assume the Corpse Appraiser is going to go on the Revelers, which would mean I can knockout blow for 1, but... I think I'm going to let this trade happen. I still wanted to see how they blocked first. If I'd played the Speakeasy Server beforehand, I'd technically gain 1 more life, but in case they have like a meet your fate or whatever. It's not what it's called, it's something like that. I'm not sure they're going to want to light them up and sack their assassin. Honestly, we're really just hoping they pay 7 to get rid of the enchantment. Which they still might do here. Oh no, wait, they can light him up my muscle now by sacking the assassin. Oh, crap. Oh, they didn't. Okay. Oh, that Evelyn's gonna ruin us. I lied. It's no longer gonna ruin us because they attacked. Holy smokes. Okay, whew. Hey, oh my gosh, no, this is actually insane. Because that is our sewer crocodile, so when we eat it, if the limousine dies, it comes back on our side. Yeah. Holy smokes, that was... Alright, we drew very well there. We drew very freaking well. Damn. Limousine's so good. Okay, the 7. Do it. Do it. Pay 7. Do it. I don't know if they realize that I'm going to get back the crocodile. This is absolutely disgusting. So we trigger like this. So the crocodile returns to my side, and then the muscle pumps for 4. Or oh, it's the same amount, never mind. Why did I think this was a 5-6? In any case. Best part about this is, even if they have the black, blue, red Wrath, the hostile takeover, I have 2 creatures that survive the 3 damage initially, and 2 creatures with shield and a vehicle. So, even if they had hostile takeover, one of the best rares, they only kill 1 of my creatures. They would get rid of 2 shields, leave 1 with 3 damage on 4 toughness, you know? That limousine. What a draw. On to the next game with pretty bad hand. Probably got to mulligan this. That's a lot better. Nice. I'm going to pitch the excess planes here. We have the Rafine's Informant to try to find another land. And I'm probably just going to be discarding the Illuminator Virtuoso to the Informant. Maybe a little bit greedy to pitch the land, but it was a redundant one, so... Yep. Thinking maybe I want to play out my Virtuoso to block theirs. But I don't mind discarding the Virtuoso and just trading Informant for their 1/1 double striker. Okay, and now we can just hold for ransom it. Might be taking 6 damage here, but oh well. So now we want to draw like a tap green land, our plaza, I guess. Ow. I will say this. Glad we made the swap to white, because you can just imagine we'd get soloed by that card if we didn't. Getaway car. Okay, they can return their Virtuoso to their hand and hit me for 4 now. That's pretty funny. Wow. That completely ruins my freaking pacifisms. Jeez. Yeah. Bookcase too. Yep. I will be trading. I'm actually surprised they attack here, but pretty happy they did. If they put the guidance back on the Virtuoso and connive, that's fine. I can just block, lose my shield, and then hold for ransom it again next turn. Discarded a Chrome Cat. Oh wait, if I block, I lose my creature. Which means I'm just gonna die to the suitcase in a couple turns afterwards. Okay, fine. This is obviously very risky, but I'm not sure if I have a choice. Yeah, we're very far behind here. That getaway car was brutal. Forest off the top, maybe? Can save us? Wow, that is aggressive, and I love it. That's That's very good for us. Alright, let's go for the muscle then. Damn, Buy Your Silence was their best play last turn, huh? Okay, that will kill me if they can play a small creature in addition to that, but not much I can do about it. Maybe they just chump. Nice. Oh, okay. I think they're playing a little bit too scared. So if they go land and sack the enchantment, I can still chump. This only makes me lose my shield. Okay. Damn, the Lackey was actually a really good draw for them. Let's go back up to 6 here. 6 and pass. I think we might have stabilized. They can sack the enchantment now. But if they're not careful... Remember, my muscle turns into a 7/7 when it blocks. Okay, I'm happy with this. Eat that, trade with that, chump that. Yeah, because we're playing Crocodile next turn. Sweet. Actually, I could even double spell. That might be better. But 4/6 is pretty damn thick here. Need to wait one more turn before we can attack with the muscle again. Card's pretty solid. They can make a bunch of chumpers, but they need to attack in order to do so. And they don't really have a great attack right now. Nice. Okay, so now we can... And this is based on power and or toughness, right? Attack for 10. They're going to chump with their Lackey. Then we can play out our Revelers, which gives us 5/3 and a 1/1. It's fine. They still don't have a good attack. Okay. Just untap it and make a 1/1, I guess. With 8 power, they cannot kill both of these. So, yeah, if they didn't draw a trick, that was not a very good attack for them, I don't think. Okay, attack for 14, force a chump. Oh, do they have Disdainful Stroke in their hand? So, I'm gonna go to 4, and they can untap their fish and make a 1/1 blocker, so this is gonna be a close game. Oh no! They drew a removal spell for my muscle. Crap. Now we're losing. Damn it. Alright, Limousine. No? If I sack like this, do I have a double white or a double blue card I can't cast? No. Alright, so. Back. Draw something good. That is not terrible, right? Yeah, we can put that on the 1/1 token, and that allows us to attack with everything. Presumably they just chump, take 4. Alright, who's gonna draw better here? It's not a great sign for us. Oh, what a draw. I mean, they would need to trade here anyways if they didn't have anything, but with that draw, now we just get to attack out, and now they're forced to have something. And now we're not dead to the fish next turn because it couldn't attack. All right, let's go, baby. Whew. Okay. Saved by the bell. Or whatever that was. Notably, again, we did not need to draw the adjudicator there. Because assuming they drew nothing, which it looked like they did, draw nothing, they would have to chump, or rather trade with the fish that turn anyways. You know, they would put their token on my 5-3, and then the fish would have to trade with the 2-2. So, scary, scary. Game number 5. On the draw here with a keeper. Sounds really good if we can find a forest. No, not another island. Isn't blue the splash? I think I only have 2 islands in the deck. Gosh, forest is so sick for us. Especially Voice of the Vermin plus the Virtuoso to turn it into a 4-4 double striker. I wish I had some of those. Inspiring Overseers. Forest! Please! Forest next turn still would be good. But had I played Jewel Thief that last turn, I think it'd be a pretty hard curve to beat. Turn 2 Virtuoso, turn 3 Jewel Thief, whatever, you know? I'm gonna go ahead and shoot off their Overseer. They're blue-white, they're gonna have more flyers, but if I don't kill that one, it's gonna just deal a ton of poke damage to me. Damn it. Ah, so brutal. This game would be very easy, I feel like, with a forest. So I'm gonna bounce my Virtuoso, hit me for 4? And they discarded a lackey. You are much late to the party, my friend, but now I don't really have the luxury of casting wiretapping there, I don't think. So they can, obviously pinion up one of their creatures. I'm gonna start taking a lot of poke damage. Oh, sorry, I hit the microphone. Hopefully that wasn't too loud of a bong. To lose, jeez. Okay. Wow, discards Informant too. I lose both my creatures if I double block. I could just eat the shield by chumping with the Virtuoso, but maybe double blocking is still correct. Although I feel like just trading with the shield's fine for now. Keeping the 3-3 for a turn. They only have 1 unknown card in their hand. That's not a bad draw. You know, I think this is the turn that I need to wiretap. And we're just going to eat a land here. We're never going to get to 9 cards in hand. So we'd rather leave all the spells on the bottom of our deck. We're really hoping they don't do anything. Like, if they kill my Jewel Thief here, we're just going to lose. But on the surface... Okay. Yeah, that's probably game over then. Because they can activate the Initiate too. No, make them spend the mana for it, I guess. GG's. Yeah. That game's very easy with a green source. I don't think we can lose. We go turn 3 Jewel Thief, turn 4 wiretapping, and then from there we just crush them, but took us a little bit too long to find the forest, and we fell too far behind. Like, I didn't do anything between turns, what, 3 and 5? No, 3 and 4? Yeah, turns 3 and 4 I didn't do anything. Forest easy win, no forest easy lose. I knew I jinxed it. We're 3 and 2 now. Have to win every game from here on out. This is a very sad keep, but it is a keep. 2 early removal spells. Found all my forests from the earlier game, by the way. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and ransom that. Save the knockout blow for something else. Although we could knock that out since it is a red creature. Yikes. Well, opponent's got a curve, I guess. Sure. Looks like they might have a Strangle in their hand too. Fortunately, the shield creature beats Strangle very easily. It's fine. Actually, we're doing okay here. Probably just gonna Limousine next turn and eat the devil for free. If they attack with the devil here, we're not blocking. I will block the Initiate if they attack. Don't mind if they Strangle. It's a free eat, and now next turn we can crew up the Limousine, eat something else as well. So this is only going to cost 1 mana. Because of their creatures both being black. It's got Menace, cannot block. Yeah, this is great for us. So we get to go Fieldmate. Crew. Attack and eat their Initiate. Slip out the back. Put a 1/1 counter on it and phase. Okay, we'll go ahead and exile it in response. This is good value since it doesn't go to the graveyard. Or hold the land since we don't need an extra green source. Yeah, pretty sure they just have like the saddest Strangle stranded in their hand. I will say these shield mates are pretty nice right now on an empty board and versus a Strangle that they might just fire off for fun. Do it. I know you have it. Oh, they got a Mangler. Oh, they did have the Strangle. See, I told you. So a creature wins here if I can draw it. Perfect. Phew. Yeah, Mangler's really, really good. I mean, even if I didn't draw a creature there, we just attack with our shield mate. They're still forced to chump with their Mangler. I still have the shield mate. It only loses its shield. Then I play the wiretapping, and it's like... that game is still very hard for them to win, but... obviously, just drawing the creature to crew there and winning the game on the spot. A little bit more ideal. Okay, 4 and 2 now. On to game number 7. Nice looking hand here. Would love to draw like Rafine's Informant or some 2-drop, but having a turn 3 Jewel Thief on the play is never a bad spot to be in. Okay, Broker's Hideout. Don't scare me with some bad cards. Don't play the Ascendancy, that's all I'm asking. Backup Agent. Alright, if we can play turn 4 freelance muscle with another untapped land, that would be quite nice. Oh god, another Ravine! What the heck? So Ravine is hugely problematic because even if we hold for ransom it, they still get all that connive value. They have to discard a spell here though with that attack. Be pretty funny if they discarded a land and just punted their 2-drop away. Yep. God, I almost want to trade here. Yeah, I think I do. Trade now before it gets bigger. Oh, pretty bad. This is such a weak target for hold for ransom. Maybe they never play any more creatures. Wow, how unlucky. My opponent played a creature. Discarded a cut of the profits. Doesn't help that I'm missing lands, but eh. Sure. So if they discard a spell here, they get to actually attack with the Backstreet Bruiser too. Because then they'll have the 2 counters. Alright, well, that was a fun game. If we had to depopulate, they'd be overcommitting hard, but... So it's possible my way to win this game is them overdrawing with connive cards, I guess. But it's feeling like this is going to be the end of our run. Yeah, they just discarded a removal spell even. Tough sealed pool. It was going to be hard no matter what we did. A lot of our losses, I don't even think there was anything crazy. Our opponent just played a lot of... Or that one loss where we missed a green source for too many turns was kind of unfortunate, but this... Not having a hard removal spell for Ravine and just like dying to that individually kind of sucks. They get to connive like 7 next turn, something crazy. Again, our hope is that they... Wow, why did they play that land? They're gonna connive, they should have held that land, right? Because now they just have to discard every single card they draw if they attack. We could get lucky here. They might just brick on all their hits. Land, spell. Okay. How do I win this? Guess block here, take 3, 4, 5, 10. Alright, I'll just eat their pickpocket and take 10, because they're going to pump their initiate. Alright. I think I need to get greedy here and hope to hit a land off of this informant. Discard our guidance. Play out the Paragon to block the flyer. Can I even attack? Oh, it's too greedy to attack. Wow, they're still playing out their lands for some reason. With all their connive. If I can draw a... Oh, I guess they can... Never mind. They didn't need to play the 8th land, but they can remove... Yeah, we should be dead here. If they just sacrifice one of the hold for ransoms, we are very dead. On the menace creature? Yeah, sack the enchantment on the menace creature, and then attack with everything and target it, and we for sure die. If we're not already dead on board, and I'm not seeing it. Wait, is there a way for me to win next turn? Can I pump it? Nah, they're at 24. Oh, one short. I could just take 5 if they didn't have anything there. Damn. So I have to block that. I have 4, 8, 12 damage next turn. I guess I'd rather block the 1/1 or the 2/2 that that can make me pay an extra 1. So I'm gonna take 3 here. Oh, they can also gain 6 life. Oh, they're not. Oh, man, if we had like a luxurious libation in our deck, we could actually win this. That's insane. Hit him for 14 damage. That's pretty funny. Alright, so we can Extraction Specialist, get back our 2/1, which connives. Maybe we draw something. Oh, we're 1 mana short of that, too! Again, we should have already been dead, but... good beats. Stupid Rafine. Alright. You got me. Ah. Well, that sucked. Tough pool to build for sure. We didn't have much hard removal. We did have some removal, but I guess the white whoops. The white deck didn't have so much hard removal except for the limousine. Everything else was like conditional. Pacifisms, knockout blow, beatdown, all conditional removal. Black gave me access to murder. And then I guess Unleash the Inferno is basically hard removal, but yeah. Tough build, tough deck. And ended up with a 4 and 3, so not too shabby though. I think we did well with what we had. Possible I should have just started with this deck first before playing the other one that I had, but that was fun overall. Good deck building process. Hopefully you enjoyed that. We'll see you back tomorrow. Thanks for watching.